Alright, we're now on part 2 of the DVD Blu-ray collection, and now we're gonna go over the Blu-rays. Alright, so here we go. First one I have here is Season 1 of Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is basically like a remaster of the regular Dragon Ball Z show, the original Dragon Ball Z, which it is a good show. Oh, I love Dragon Ball. I think my favorite Dragon Ball show, though, has to go to Super, which I've been watching a lot recently. Super is a great show. I think Super might be my third favorite show, actually. It's so good. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. If you haven't seen anything Dragon Ball related, watch them. They're awesome. Next up is Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, which it's a good movie. You know, with Frieza. I like that movie, but anyway, next up is South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Hilarious movie, the funniest animated movie I've ever seen. I think it's my favorite animated movie, actually. It's hilarious. I could not stop laughing. It's so good. The next up is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. It's a good sequel, not as good as the first one, but it's still good. Next up is Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Good movie. I love all the Star Wars movies. Force Awakens, that's another great Star Wars movie. Toy Story 4, good sequel. Inside Out, great Pixar movie. Transformers: Age of Extinction, another great movie. I like all the Transformers movies. Like I said when I was showing the DVDs. And the first two Home Alone movies, classics. Do not have the third, fourth, or fifth one, and I'm not planning to get those anytime soon. I'm just not interested in them. And I heard the fourth and fifth ones especially are terrible. I am not watching those. No way. I just think they look like garbage. I'm not interested in the third one either, so yeah. First two are great. I think they should have stopped after Lost in New York. Next up, I got two more Simpsons sets, Season 13 and Season 17. And then Cars 2. It's a good sequel. I don't know why a lot of people hate Cars 2 so much. I didn't think it was that bad. It wasn't even bad at all. Yeah, it's not as good as the first one, and it may have a few flaws, but does that make it a bad movie by any means? No, not at all. Next up is Lego Star Wars: The Padawan Menace. Great special. I loved watching this a lot as a kid, and I still think it holds up today. Then next up is a great movie, Avengers Endgame. One of my top favorite movies for sure. Endgame and Infinity War are probably my favorite Marvel movies. They're so good. Next up is Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. It's a good. I like Rogue One. It's a great movie. Next up is Finding Dory. The sequel to Finding Nemo, which I do have Finding Nemo, which you see right there, which I'm going to talk about in after I show off these other two. Finding Dory, it's a good sequel. I don't think it's as good as Finding Nemo, but it's still a good sequel. Solo: A Star Wars Story, which I enjoyed Solo. Like I said, I enjoy every Star Wars movie, so yeah. Next up is my all-time favorite Pixar movie, The Incredibles. Love The Incredibles. That was my number one favorite movie when I was little. I would watch it non-stop. I originally had the original 2-disc DVD that came out in 2005. The movie came out in late 2004, so the DVD came out in March 2005. So March 15, 2005 it came out actually. So I had the original 2005 DVD, but that got worn out. I actually worn out 2 copies, so my aunt was like, I'll buy you the Blu-ray, Sam, and I'm like, thank you. So yeah, this is my new copy. And then next up is Finding Nemo, another great Pixar classic. And then Jumanji: The Next Level, great movie. I like all the Jumanji movies. And then next up, I have Pixels. Great movie. I don't know why it's so hated. I enjoyed Pixels a lot. But then Spider-Man: Far From Home. great. Love the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. And then Spider-Verse, great movie. I think it's the best Sony Pictures animation movie for sure, no question. And Spider-Man Homecoming, another great movie. First Jumanji, another great movie. And then here's another. And then we got a classic right here, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Love that movie. It's definitely in my top 5 favorite movies. And then Brave. It's a good Pixar movie. And then Project Rules. It's good. It's another good movie. And then Good Dinosaur. It is a good Pixar movie. Not as good as like Toy Story or The Incredibles, but it's still good. And then Last Jedi. Great Star Wars movie. Love all the Star Wars, like I said many times. And then Cars. It's a good Pixar movie. And Transformers: The Last Night. It's a great movie. Kung Fu Panda 2. It's good as well. Incredibles 2. Sequel that was worth the wait. It took so long to get Incredibles 2, but it was worth it. And then Monsters University. It's a good prequel. No, I don't think it's as good as Monsters Inc., but it's still really good. Then Good Boys, hilarious movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. And then you got the first 2 Avengers. They're great movies, but they don't top Infinity War or Endgame. And then, speaking of Infinity War, we got Infinity War. Great movie. And then we got the Star Wars prequels, which I do enjoy a lot. Revenge of the Sith is the best prequel. And then we got my favorite kind of Star Wars movies, the original trilogy, classics. And A New Hope's my favorite movie of all time. And then we got SpongeBob movies, Sponge Out of Water, great movie. Then Dog Days, The Diary of a Kid 3, good movie. And then the Deadpool movies, hilarious movies. They're probably my other favorite Marvel movies besides Infinity War and Endgame. And then Secret Life of Pets, good movie. Then Bumblebee, great movie. Hulk, the Eric Bana one from 2003, it's a good movie. Not as good as like those other Marvel movies I mentioned, but still really good. And then we got the Men in Black trilogy, which are great. I do enjoy a lot. They're good movies. And then Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, another good movie. Welcome to the Jungle is my favorite Jumanji. It's hilarious. But yeah, those are the standalone Blu-rays. And now we'll get into we got some complete. Okay, next up, I got all 12 seasons of The Big Bang Theory on Blu-ray. Love The Big Bang Theory. It's my 5th favorite TV show. And then here we are. I have these 2 Blu-ray sets of my all-time favorite TV show, South Park. Love South Park. It's hilarious. Crack up every time watching it. But yeah, that was my entire Blu-ray and DVD collection. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!